Hey guys, I was gonna upload this earlier in the week. Planned on editing it and making it a little more intriguing, but as you might be able to hear, I've been sick all week. I think I caught something at one of the mics I went to this week. Finally got back on stage, but here's some more thoughts on the Matt Rife crap going on.
Oh my. Hey guys, what's up? Dylan Foreman here. I'm still a stand-up comedian, I'd say. I haven't been on stage in a couple weeks, and it's rough, but I wanted to get on here today and talk about the cancellation of Matt Rife and how, in my opinion, it's completely unfounded and absolutely absurd. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, obviously, he made a joke that some people have a harder time hearing, I guess. It was a domestic violence joke. To me, it was a good joke. I'm not going to lie. It was well written, but that's coming at it from an artist standpoint in the comedy community. But yeah, people, especially in comedy, need to understand how to separate the artist from the art. Not everything that we say on stage is how we feel at all. I know I've said things that could probably be taken a lot worse than what he put out there. And I guarantee your favorite comedian has too, whether it was on a special or just doing open mics in the club. I guarantee they have. But yeah, we really need to realize that comedy is a very open expression, and most of the time it's not even expressing what we actually feel. It's more expressing where our sense of humor lies, if that makes sense. Like, if you found that funny, then it's a good joke for you, and you're a Matt Rife fan. If you didn't find it funny, well, that's your prerogative to not be a Matt Rife fan, but canceling him is absolutely ridiculous and unfounded. He is an artist, and he's damn good at what he does. Personally, I'm a purist when it comes to comedy, even though I don't believe those two words really mix. But I am a bigger fan of prepared material than most crowd work. He is top 5 in crowd work. But his prepared material is, from what I've seen lately, is really getting good, and I really don't want this to detract him from trying to get better at his art. As for his apology video, again, that's his sense of humor. I don't think he had anything to apologize for, so him being a troll is what it is. Life's hard. I mean, basically saying life's hard, get a helmet. I can see how people can be offended by that, but this cancellation stuff, especially in comedy, needs to stop. There's things that definitely require it. Complete malice or malintent in a joke there's no place for that in comedy whatsoever, but there was no malintent in Matt Rife's special whatsoever. An example of that, the guy that played Kramer on Seinfeld. I don't know how big of a comedy fan you are, but he deserved to get canceled. You can go look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. He went on a bit of a racist tirade. Said the N-word quite a few times on stage, and there's no place for that in comedy, but there's no malintent behind what Matt Rife did. There's no hatred or coming from a place of hate in what he did. It was a joke, and that's that Midwest sense of humor, because being from Wisconsin, I found it funny myself. Some other people might not find it funny, but that's not how he feels, and just because I find it funny, that doesn't mean I feel that way, you know? Domestic violence is a very serious thing, but if we can't joke about anything serious, we can't joke about anything at all, because someone out there takes everything seriously. I mean, whether it's domestic violence or collecting bugs when you're 47 and still a virgin, something like that, someone's going to take it to heart no matter what. So the cancellation in comedy, unless there's serious malintent or complete ignorance, is just ridiculous. There's no place for cancellation in comedy, not for something like this. Anyway, that's my thought on that, and I'm sure that Mark Norman is probably getting a lot of flack for his Matthew Perry jokes too. Again, there's no malintent there. He was doing some crowd work. Someone yelled out Matthew Perry, and he did what he does best on the fly. He's an amazing comic. Nobody should even try to cancel him. That was not a cancelable offense. Same with Matt Rife. So yeah, that's how I feel about all that going on. Let comedy be comedy. Please don't let this art form die. Just because you might take offense to a joke or two doesn't mean they are not good at what they do. But yeah, don't let this art form that I love and so many people love go by the wayside or go down a narrow path, because it's such a broad spectrum right now. There's so many comedians out there that you can find one that fits you perfectly if you want. Personally, I like watching a bunch of different kinds of comedy. I try not to. Since I've been on stage, I try to stay away from watching comedy just because I don't want it to mess with my writing process. But I think there's a place for everybody's sense of humor in the world, unless, like I said before, it's malice or complete ignorance or racist, like none of that. But jokes here and there, obviously that's not the way he feels. That's not the way anybody who jokes about that feels. I mean, Anthony Jeselnik talks about killing his family. I mean, obviously that didn't happen. It's a joke. All right. So if you got a problem with it, stop being a stand-up comedy fan, or go find some clean comics that you might like more. Anyways, guys, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please share this. Trying to get wider spread. If I could boost my numbers on here, maybe I could leave my job where I'm at and start doing comedy full time. That's the real goal. So please share, please comment, please subscribe. If you like the video, like it. If you disagree with me, let me know why down below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.